If you're an electrician and you're not ranking in the top three of Google Maps, you are missing out on more monthly service calls. Okay, so just think about that. People, when they search for your services, they're going to go to Google to search for an electrician. And where they're going to click is usually within the top three rankings of Google, and that's the map pack. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to get your electrical business to rank number one on Google Maps so that you can get more monthly service calls. And that means more cash flow for your business. So I'm Trevor Converse, and I help electricians and other home service businesses get more monthly service calls using the Service Call Accelerator framework. So stick around in this video because I'm going to show you what I do to help my clients rank number one on Google and to get more monthly service calls. So the first thing that I do for my clients, and the easiest way to rank number one in Google, is to set up LSAs. LSAs are local service ads, and they are the first thing that you see if you type in, we'll say electricians in Monette. They are the first things that pop up. These Google guaranteed, those are local service ads. You're only charged for these ads if someone actually calls you, so they're really good. And again, they're the first things people see. So I always have my clients focus first on these local service ads, and they bring really good results. How to set those up? What I do, just type in Google LSA. It's going to be the first result. Just click into that first result, and this is how you get started. You can just click that Get Started button, and it's going to kind of take you through a few things. What you should expect is that they're going to want to do a background check. They're going to need license and some insurance for your business as an electrician or home service business. So just be prepared. Also, make sure you actually have reviews on your Google business profile. And that's this piece right underneath here where it says businesses. Make sure you got some reviews right there because the LSAs, you are required, I believe, to have 3 reviews before they actually go into effect. They take about, when you set them up, it'll probably take you about a week to set these up with the checks and everything that they go through. And then give it about another 14 days for them to get in rotation for Google. So expect a good 3 weeks of setup and wait before you actually start seeing results. But don't fret. Again, just give it 3 weeks. All right, let's move on to the second thing that I do for my clients to help them rank number one on Google and to get them more monthly service calls. The second thing I want to talk about when ranking number one in Google is your Google business profile. So what you want to do here is optimize your Google business profile and make sure that it's accurate and that it has the correct information. So what is your Google business profile? It's the third thing you're going to see if you type in, say, electricians near me or electricians your town and then state. The first thing, again, you're going to see are these LSAs. The second thing are traditional Google ads. And the third thing is your Google business profile. From some statistics that I've read, this is 70% of your traffic is going to click right in here. So if you are ranking top 3 in the Google business profile, you will show up in the map pack right here. And so let me click into Post Electric right quick, and we'll go over things to optimize. This is pretty straightforward and simple, but it needs to be done, and it needs to be done accurately. So you want to make sure your name is correct. You want to make sure you have a lot of reviews. Look at the reviews of your competitors. Make sure you have more reviews than them. And then you also want to make sure your category is correct. So your category for this one is electrician, as you can see right here. Electrician, make sure that that's correct. There are a few more categories that you would want to add for this as well. And maybe you do solar, make sure there's no solar categories. Make sure you add as many categories as you can that explains your business because that helps ranking factors. The second thing you want to do is make sure your name, address, and phone number is correct on here. Make sure you have your email address, or not email, sorry. Make sure you have your website on here. Make sure you have your hours. Fill in as much information as you possibly can on your Google business profile because it will help you show up in Google. So the next thing, make sure you add your services. Google will give you some generic services, but you want to add some custom services. So you can go in and add a custom service, make sure it kind of correlates with what you have on your website. Then there should be products underneath here. I might have to go back. Let's go back because I think that's where it's at. Maybe not. Let's do Post Electric. So you'll also want to add, your products. So there is a location or an area when you're editing your Google Business Profile for products. Make sure you fill those out. Make sure when you fill out the product, though, that the button where it says Visit Site actually goes to that page on your website. So this commercial electrical product will then go to the commercial page on your website. So make sure that's set up correctly. That's just more signals to Google, showing Google, giving Google a better view of your business and understanding your business better. So let's see, make sure that you have a description filled out, link your social profiles as well. This may not seem relevant, but Google does pull, as you can see down here, does pull reviews from your social media, and so make sure you have it connected. You want to tell Google as much information about your business as possible, and linking these social media accounts will help that. So the next thing that we need to talk about is your website. So make sure the website you have linked on your Google Business Profile is the correct website. If you have maybe an office in different towns, make sure you set up different Google Business Profiles for those towns and those offices, and then have a page on your website for those specific offices. This is called a local landing page, and this helps Google, again, understand your business better. So let's go into the website and just kind of briefly go over how you should structure your website in a way that helps you rank #1 on Google. So I'm just going to go to Post Electric again, and let's check out their website. So what you want to do to start off with, architecture-wise, that means how you're structuring your website, is make sure you list your services more broad range. Make sure you have a residential, commercial, and if you do industrial, make sure those pages exist. And then from the residential page, you would list out the types of service you offer for residential electrical work, and same thing for commercial. The next thing you need to have is location pages. So these would be areas that this electrician services. Make sure you have pages dedicated for the areas you service. And on each one of those pages, make sure you have your services listed and your areas listed. So let me show you what that is. So again, the home page, this is a broad view of where they service. They service Southwest Missouri. They have their services here on this page. It's linked, so you can click into the service page, and then you can click the service area page. So let's just go to Verona right quick, and you can see this. See, the services are still listed on the Verona page, and the service areas are still listed on the Verona page. If you go into the services, let's go down. The services are still listed, minus the one you're on, and the service areas are still listed. This is internal linking, and it helps Google understand your website. That then flows over to your Google Business Profile because you've linked your website to your Google Business Profile, and Google will go out and scan that and see the linkage and signals there. And then it also helps in organic ranking with your website. Let me show you what organic ranking is. I'm going to go back to Electrician's Monette, Missouri. Organic ranking is going to be right underneath the Google Business Profile, the map pack. And you can see right here, their ranking right here. So this is organic ranking. Not many people click down here, but it still matters because this does affect, what I've seen, this affects your ranking in your Google Business Profile. So those are really the three major areas to focus on when it comes to ranking #1 in Google. So there's things that you can do to your website to help rank, but I'll make another video on that at a different time. I just wanted to give you a good overview of what you can focus on and see some real good return on your investment with the LSAs, your Google Business Profile, and then making sure your website's structured properly. So like everybody says, if this video has helped you, hit the like button and subscribe, because I'm going to be making a lot more videos helping you increase your monthly service calls and what I do for my clients to help them increase their monthly service calls. If you want me to personally help you get more monthly service calls, schedule a call with me. There won't be any hard sells in this conversation. It's a discussion about what I offer and how it can help you increase your monthly service calls, and if it makes sense for us to work together. There's a link in the description. I will see you next time.